Yo, yo, let's get it. We back.
In a family of elite.
I already watched this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo. The following cut.
What's the word with you,
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia. Always a chaotic matchup. High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys. Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars
straight. You know,
most of their
enjoying
contests have ended in countouts or
the time of the year.
Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this ring.
Getting prepared to watch Dynasty tonight. AEW Dynasty tonight.
Might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief. In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him.
Gotta watch my girl Mercedes. There's gonna be some good ass matches on this pay-per-view. I'm unfortunately not thinking that Swerve is gonna win. Neither I think the John Moxley title reign has been pretty terrible. If we do, it'll be on our Discord. Let me text them and see if they want to do a watch for it.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler. And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the end.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys?
As you know, they gonna snipe us on YouTube as soon as we get to watching it, you know what I'm saying? Unless we just like do our reactions, you know. But we can actually all watch it together.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a and they're going shot for shot, multiple.
Discord.
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
I enjoyed it personally. I think they was tripping, you know what I mean? I'll give them that for sure. But I feel like it elevated the feud, if I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that feud needed. And yeah, it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that it went down that way. I do think, you know, lines have been crossed for both of them that is going to affect how this match goes. But I also think that that feud needed something like that, you know what I'm saying, just to even garner more fan interest. Because now I'm more intrigued because I'm wondering, you know, what are they going to do next? What are they going to say to each other next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wondering, is Charlotte going to no-sell a lot of stuff in that match? Exactly. It was sloppy. It was unprofessional for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it created more buzz for a match that didn't have much buzz. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like, I think a lot of us knew, especially if Charlotte won, we knew this was the match we were getting. But they really haven't capitalized off of what should be like a passing up the torch type of match. You know what I'm saying? I feel like their match, less than Gunther match, has like the least hype out of all of the WrestleMania title matches. You know what I'm saying? So I would not be shocked, just to be honest. I mean, I'm not the biggest Charlotte fan anyways. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the horsemen. So yeah, I'm you know.
Looking unstoppable now. Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
It up.
George is tied up here. Oh, what a backbreaker. No way Steele's coming back from that. 2. He's still in this fight.
Yeah, I like
surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing. It is unreal that this match is still going on.
I like Tiffy, but I'm more of a Roxanne fan than Tiffy.
He also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo. Miami looking at it all here. Got it. No, just a 2. How? Shot to the chest. Momentum is all with Miami now. And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the high chief. He manages to slip out of the way. Fends it off. And look at this now. Yes.
Shit.
Expert.
Punch his way out.
He's trying again.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? 2. And the high chief defeats.
Very, very unfortunate, but I do think that it presents a unique opportunity for WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Malachi Black could re-debut. Rusev could re-debut. They could call up somebody from NXT. This could get Carmelo Hayes on the damn pay-per-view, which I think Carmelo Hayes should be there. It's a lot of things. It's a lot that can happen with it, but ultimately, very, very unfortunate. I do think that, you know, if that's going to be KO's last match against Sami Zayn, hey, he went out with a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? But I pray that we get to see more Kevin Owens. I think KO has been doing his best work over the last 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 5. Going back to like the end of 2020. But yeah, we've been getting the best version of KO that we ever had. So to not be seeing him at Mania, especially after the year that he's had, it's going to suck. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. But it does present a unique opportunity for somebody to come in and, you know, get a WrestleMania moment against Randy Orton.
For those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a 2-time women's champion. She is a 2-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the bonsai drop, known as the Annihilator.
Dropping that motherfucker.
If it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your
I didn't even peep, man.
Showcase the
I wasn't watching, so I don't know.
that forces an
Let
entire
me try to
roster
rewind.
to
Go to it on
cower
my phone and
in your
rewind.
presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
I would assume maybe
And now a
Mercedes
dark horse will face an
or
unforgiving
somebody, you know
title
what I'm
and hopes
saying?
to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring
Let's see if I can find it for
tournament.
this.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently. And Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story? Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the...
I can agree. I think her run should have been more dominant than what it was. I'm glad that she, you know what I'm saying, got to have another world title run. I think that she's another person that's doing like her best character work in ever. Like, just being honest. But I do think that she should have looked even more dominant during her reign. I can agree with you on
That
that.
was interesting. Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
Well, that'd be interesting. I like her in her current. I think it's weird that they, after the year she's had, Candice LeRae has had a fantastic year as well, that they are right now not even getting opportunities to be on Mania. I think that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of issues with this Mania bill right now. One of them being Lyra and Bayley gonna team together, more than likely.
She has Nia really.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra? Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake. One counter met by another.
Set hard into the corner. Oh, what a headbutt. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have a second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
I mean, the only reason I disagree with you on that is because they did have a Mania cash-in last year. So I think, you know, doing it every year, you know, wears it down a little bit, you know what I mean? But I can't agree that I personally don't like Nia like not getting a rematch for the title. I think that is a program that they should have ran. I don't think they completely ran that program the way they should have. You know what I mean?
Range down an elbow retaliation. Oh, she puts the brakes on that. There's so many moves
That's some bullshit.
that she can end this match with. For Lyra, Not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? Oh, my Lord! Uh-oh.
Oh my God, she reversed it. Now let's start over. You know, plenty of time for her to get a rematch. It could have been on a fucking Raw, for all I care. You know what I'm saying? On a SmackDown. Wow, she reversed that.
Title match at SummerSlam. Lyra Valkyria is up. And Nia now is...
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia, really.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline.
Restart this motherfucker again. I gotta get every objective done. It's no point in finishing the match if I'm not gonna get every objective done.
The likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Oh, talk about a dream match.
Right to the kidneys from behind. And now
Let's just restart again because they doing bullshit now. They not even giving me reverse time. That's problem. Love this game. Fucking hate it sometimes.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. And
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia, really.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Got out of the way.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss. Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade.
Sent to the corner.
And Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded. Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Oh, missed connection. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they've been all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start.
I figured that would help with me not having to do that fucking same move 3 times.
When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Ooh.
Yeah, beat this bitch ass. She got you fucked up, gang.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Each exchange just sapping the energy.
Not shit. I still gotta tap in, man. I've been slacking. Yeah, knock that bitch out.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Vicious headbutt. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has won. But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. Corey, what do you think?
Horse reversal.
This match for Nia. She can end this now. Fending off a 2 count there. I can't believe
I waste my time with a bullshit ass pin.
Nia Jax brushes that one off. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. There it is. Reversal. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with.
Come on.
For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Oh my God.
It'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing. Please, let's call the move.
Bro, that Tom shit is the dumbest thing they ever could have fucking done, bro. That shit makes no sense. That shit is for niggas that play easy. Playing on fucking legend. She reversing every fucking thing.
This match has to end in the ring.
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Both superstars countering one move after another. Put into the corner. What could be next? And she anticipated what was coming.
This is the target. Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She's certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight. Many in the WWE universe.
It's going good, man. I can't complain personally. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy it. My basketball season over with, so I just been focused on that for real. You know what I'm saying? Just running up that dust, man. And wow, she picks me up. Knowing goddamn well she can't pick Nia Jax up, bro.
And she's able to stop the count early.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
But if we see one more damage from the top.
No reversal time until late.
Flying possum, shoulders down. Kick out just before two.
She is not done yet. Went for the springboard and missed. She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
She manages to reverse it. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being...
I got middle school.
Back and forth we go.
Carrying up now is the...
So, you know, perfect age damn near.
With that fight forever vibe.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
This shit's so stupid. It's okay.
Legs getting tangled in the corner, stuck in the tree of woe.
Valkyria retaliates. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic. But ever since the irresistible force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level. And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. Golly, Nia is
Reversed it again.
Jax abusing Lyra.
That's the wrong move. Fuck.
I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be. The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Get the fuck up.
So many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing. Please, let's call the move by its
Thank
real
you.
name.
Fuck
It's a
that.
Samoan driver. I think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scout. Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner in the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope. This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not. No way. There's no way. Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
He's dead.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax. What a victory to the brand new queen of the ring. Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims. And now the chief content officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the queen of the ring. Absolute dominance by the new queen.
See you next, man.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage.
But as far as high school, I'll be working at the high school. So I actually got a shift up there this month sometime. But nah, I think I prefer sticking with the middle school for real, if I'm being honest.
Regarding a decision he made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for him.
The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock And so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it.
Jason Tatum not gonna play.
That he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going
I'm finna go to that page right now. You said no dirt sheets.
When Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never-say-die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately. Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything. It's a miracle Austin survived being rolled over by Rikishi. Now pissed off, Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge. It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight. Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold.
I'm gonna go on the podcast page and sub to it in a second.
This is no holds barred.
I was looking on my main page.
Just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no.
Remind me to do it once I finish this match, just in case I forget. I got pretty amazing memory, I promise you. But I'm trying to lock in on this match, then I'm gonna do that once this match over with.
Leg up in the shark tank that is WWE. Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. Weird fortune that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick it don't even condone what Rikishi did. Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them. Trouble might be coming our way. Quick, Saxton, get under the table and protect yourself. Good idea. Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a hook. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him. Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family. Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement. I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi. Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this? And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind. You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi. All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Whooping my hand.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Yeah, it's crazy because when you look at the Attitude Era and just like how we talk about the Attitude Era, you would think the how much happened in such that little bit of time. You would think the Attitude Era lasted for 5-10 years. But the Attitude Era really is like 3-4 good years, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Rikishi is picking the competition apart. No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
so yeah, there's a lot of things that they should have did during the Attitude Era that they just didn't do.
And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Looks like he knew what was coming up. The rattlesnake's being picked apart. Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. On the apron. You gotta be kidding me! And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
I'm Lil Durk, the main co-host of the Say I Quit podcast.
Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
Lilderk. You can look me up too because I'm a music artist as well. You can Google me. I'm actually Googleable. Lilderk.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this.
What I gotta do is hit him with a powerful finisher.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh my God.
These two going strike for strike, it seems.
I'm about to go for the kill as soon as I get the chance.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Exhaustion setting in, and no one that is running up.
Let's go.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down?
And now going for the victory.
Is this it? Somehow he kicked out.
Well, I was gonna have to hit him with another.
Somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Lil Durk.
From Stone Cold.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Look, he was gonna reverse it.
Brutal impact into the corner.
Kick gets caught.
Back and forth, counter after counter. High level ability being shown with the.
Finish him.
Driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
You said the name. No dirt sheets, right? No dirt sheets.
None of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rearview mirror.
I just subbed to him on the podcast channel. Man. If you know them, tell them subscribe to our shit too.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor.
I was a big Filthy Animals fan too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Billy Kidman.
And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was
Super
the
Samoan.
perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His
Shit, Cena too, you know what I'm saying?
Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John
They should have made Cena drop the championship
still
too.
live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Show
Terrible way to end the streak.
Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
Say we live in the biblical times. Have you ever spent the biblical spit lines when we change political sides? Have you said before me like it's a real mine? I'm really alive. I was again the matrix when another truth, but I will be a mason. All these thirst traps, you still like hydration. You gotta give me a chance to figure out how much take it. Patience is the first to seen us he's so tall.
Buzzing, as it always is.
Y'all seen us
It's defended.
Let's get Umaga that championship.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel.
That's a good fucking question, bro. And usually when people ask me stuff like that, I ask them like, who typically are their favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? And then that gives me a good gauge of like what of my music, because I feel like I'm a very diverse artist, but I am more of a lyricist at the end of the day. I'm a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So. Maybe this track, Hard Work, honestly. I think it's one of my best songs. I would say check out my whole album. To be honest, I just dropped Into the Dragon, my latest album. That's like a perfect one.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable. But
ain't that some shit? Oh, I tried to slide in. They made me run up the thing. But yeah, Hard Work is a good one. Kobe, My Love is one of my best songs ever. Love is another good one. Being as you are a wrestling fan, check out all of my wrestling tapes. So I say, you know, Rotunda, Total Divas. I could go on and on, honestly. But I got a lot of Cody Rhodes' Weight Belt is a really good one. I shot that at an indie wrestling show. Because my uncle is an indie wrestler, so I shot that at his, while he was wrestling, I actually was filming a music video simultaneously. So, you know what I mean? I would say, you know, for the wrestling standpoint, go for like Cody Rhodes' Weight Belt and Rotunda, Total Divas as well. And for the standpoint of just pure lyricism, Keep Trying, which is playing right now, Hard Work, Kobe Year, Nina Simone, you know what I'm saying?
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Big heel kick.
And Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE champion.
Gets back in the ring and the match continues.
Yeah, that's why I thought I remember that you had mentioned Pop before. So yeah, I definitely say go for those tracks, especially being a wrestling fan. You're gonna really like Cody Rhodes' Weight Belt. You're gonna like Rotunda. You will like Total Divas. Razor Ramon. That's the one. Look up Lil Derek, Razor Ramon. I'm telling you, you're gonna love that shit. Like I said, I got Main Event Mafia. That's a big one. Like I said, I'm telling you a lot of the wrestling ones, knowing that you're a wrestling fan. Like, I literally have 3 wrestling-themed solo albums, and then I have 2, which is really one, joint project with the guys that I do the podcast with. We have a project called Real Graps. So one of the songs on that is Channel Surf. You can look up that one. Suicide Dive is a good one. Don't Try This at Home is a good one. Like, we got shit, bro. We got some shit. Especially, you know, considering you are someone that enjoys like that 90s era, you're gonna enjoy our style because, you know, we are more lyricists. I wouldn't necessarily, you know, I love Pac. I don't want to compare myself to Pac, but I do get people that tell me that I remind them of Pac. You know what I'm saying? So.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker. Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain?
And the referee stops the count before 2.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Up high. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Retaliating with a suplex.
Yeah, I fucks with him hard too. Fucks with Eminem. That's one of my favorites for sure. Well, he was one of my favorites. I ain't the fan. I'm not that big of a fan of the latest Eminem music, but you know he's still one of the goats.
And Cena flattened in the corner. Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strike into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena?
Definitely Razor Ramon, Lil Durk, Razor Ramon, Lil Durk, Cody Rhodes weight belt. Look up them two in particular. Just because Cody Rhodes weight belt, you get a music video for it. Razor Ramon, I don't think I did a visualizer for that or nothing. But yeah.
Has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a blow. John Cena from behind, pulls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
Bet. Let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna be on here for at least another. I'm gonna do one more match after this. So.
What else Cena can do here? I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Okay, see what versus it.
Stack them up. Pin, title on.
Champ's in trouble. Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count. Saw it coming and avoided it.
Oh shit! What's the word with you, Jared?
I love it.
Up the rope he goes.
What is Cena doing on the top rope?
John Cena, you can't see me.
Stiff headbutt.
Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good. Can you continue like this?
Samoan drop.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water. Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle. Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here. Boom.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, bro. I can imagine, especially out there, you in fucking Boonville country.
Resilience of a champion on display.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out.
Oh, you were the second.
Wait, no, one more in mind for a second time. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
They snaked me, bro. Oh, my mama, that motherfucker was. That's some John Cena shit for you.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena and the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't
Yo,
just
punk ass outside the ring,
he
bro.
wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents. But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's
I mean, it could be in Trump state. That don't mean it's still not a lot of people that opposes him in that state.
His title with everything he's got.
You know what I'm saying? Just being honest.
Back suplex on the apron.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more. Boom! Ooh. And avoids taking any damage.
Finds some payback with their own reversal.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just the result of his rampage. But either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, while Umaga may not be as refined in the...
Oh my gosh.
His arrival signaled impending doom.
Intensity on the face of the... Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Solid right now. He's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
WWE Championship at stake. The undefeated challenger.
Incoming!
Oh my, apron senton.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just the result of his rampage. But either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Umaga sidesteps that.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him.
He is old.
Now. Great ring awareness saved him.
Super kick! Gosh!
Getting back into the ring now.
But I don't wish death on no man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave. You know, that's not for me.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Set him up for the flatline.
Man, face first.
And Umaga is in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Big forearm. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has no...
I was going to bring that up, but I was going to leave it alone.
Cena will try to gain strength from his capacity in Kansas City.
But he definitely, you know, just people trying to use the sentence as, oh yeah, Kamala definitely winning. And her ass lost. Bad. It wasn't even close.
Superstar setting up. Side slam. Ooh. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
Oh, strong kick. My goodness.
Given the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
Well, it ain't no motherfucking election in 2029, so I guess it'll be 2028.
This is how you punish your opponent.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Cody Rhodes, Wade Bell, yeah, that's one of the ones. That's one of my favorites. I think a very slept on track.
It's almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
And Cena.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their
Man, I don't even entertain all that stuff, bro. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he didn't. I don't know if they did years before. I don't know if they didn't, bro. I be getting tired of getting into stuff that I can't prove, bro. We have no proof of either way, you know what I'm saying? So.
Attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
And a well-timed counter. Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on. Other than
This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike.
the challenge comes up big.
And he's still in the game.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there.
Nah, I don't have kids yet, but you know, on the way. What I say, I'm a family guy, but that's how Peter felt. Yeah, I was dropping bars. I was dropping bars, bro. Cody Rhodes, Wade Bell, definitely all-time favorite of mine. I was in a nice bag on that motherfucker. I mean, I guess I got kids with my basketball kids. I call them my kids, but they're not my first kids, of course. But I be seeing their ass every week, feel me? Motherfuckers always asking for some shit, so still, my kids. Just not my blood kids.
Things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear?
Alright, this is my last match I'm gonna do, y'all.
3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about
Another wasted WWE opportunity during that era.
matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening, and I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes,
Yeah, true.
we can do that too.
Evolution was gonna be good regardless. You know, that was definitely a moment where they could have got, 3-minute warning, a tag team title.
My cousin right now just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
Of course I do.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
And yet another team that has been wasted by WWE, man. They brought them boys back just to waste them. Had them boys sitting in catering. Then put them with Karrion Kross with no true agenda.
By Paul Ellering and a combined weight of 620 pounds.
I can't believe you did me like that. You didn't right back, and I'm like that, and I'm right back, sipping a nightcap.
By the task at hand, they are totally prepared for the merciless tandem.
And now I'm right back, sipping a nightcap. What can I say? I was feeling you. Still was fucking another hoe. You know how niggas do. I was heated. You was the only one I vented to. Let's watch a man roll up medicinal. Now we getting physical. Let me check you out. Dr. Derek here to put this pill inside your mouth. Yeah, vitamin C and protein. Then I'm feeling out. Oh, you catching feelings now. And I am too. If we need to slow down, mine's too damn soon. Only know you for some weeks, but the way I beat them cheeks got you wondering if I'ma be your man soon. Fly you out to Cancun. So sick of love songs. And I love on a woman that I done wrong. Or I love ones. It's the most important love for them. So anybody who did me wrong, I still got love for them because I love me. Said I love you first, that's why I really can't believe that you would up and leave. Since we went our separate ways, shit been enough for me, so I promise you can't never come back and fuck with me.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely not.
Now down into the cover. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning, both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. A manager grabbing anything from under the ring is beyond unfair. It's just downright evil.
Driven down, STO. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the team.
Oh, he flips that around. Aikman found himself in the wrong place there.
Now Jamal reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. He just flipped the script there.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
To avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show it. Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, speed tackle. He's in a bit of agony now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Right into our announce table.
Saxton, you stay there and hold on.
And he moves in for the cover. Kick out at one.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Oh, my!
Rosie responds.
Oh, God. Jamal is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
Oh, what a kick.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
That bitch out his hand.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And Rosie being out-wrestled there.
Uh-oh. Powerbomb.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Any chance the table will be set up for a lovely spread? Never mind, that never happens. Someone is likely going through.
Scoop slam.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. Oh, Razor gets cut off. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
We
knew this would be a grueling and punch sky high. From the top. Diving headbutt. I don't know how much more pin. This could be it. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Uh-oh. He's got it down. Here we go. No, 2 count.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Effectively using the knee.
Oh, mounting it now. Just hammered away with the rights. Elbows right to the forehead. My God, what a striking display. Bump handle locked in. Death Valley driver.
AOP might have just passed their final testament.
2 count.
I can't see the fucking thing.
He grabs the victory.
Ain't that some shit, bro? I literally couldn't see the thing. You gotta love 2K and this fucking broke ass chat sometimes, bro. She just pissed me off. I always to the last one. Do some whole shit.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There is nothing on the lines of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
He's already feeling the damage of Extreme Rules. I hope he prepared for more of this.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
That's just hard to watch.
He's doing it.
Goes to the pin. He's able to reverse it. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined arms colliding.
Scoring! Shoulders are down!
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Jamal is really showing his vicious side.
3-minute warning laying waste to the AOP.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Wicked clothesline.
Jamal saves himself.
What a spine buster.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
You know exactly what cover.
Is it enough? He gets the shoulder up in two.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be...
Look out!
Escape that in a hurry.
Jamal on the receiving end.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. Ooh.
And Jamal is derailed for a moment by that attack. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man
Why the fuck I ain't here?
dash and 4.8 short seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
He might put him away here. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Uh-oh. Whip back into the ring.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Man, Rosie and Jamal Aikman Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is, and the goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe. Watching.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all.
From the top, misses big time. We've seen this sledgehammer many times before, and it has never been a pretty sight.
He gets into the ring. Rosie now on the offensive.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on him. Kick right to the face. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
So bitch ass in the ring.
A good defense will even matter at this point.
What's he open to find down there?
He's got a table. We know
Stop.
this is going to end.
Placing the ladder in the corner. He's clearly got something planned here.
Yeah, and all involves pain. Aikman clearly wants a fight here.
And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
These two have learned each other so well.
And the announce table getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the skin. Stiff headbutt. He's in a bad way, but he still has something left in the tank. Oof. Up across the shoulder.
Drive. Can this be it? Is this the end?
Into the cover.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Nicely done.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
He wants it one more time.
Nice splash. Did Rosie just put an end to this?
2 count. Rosie and Jamal survive extreme.
There we go. My bad, because the chat's not popping up. So if I'm not responding to you, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see the chat.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here.
Sheesh.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina.
Okay. I know this match is gonna make me rage. I'm in the stream right here. I will see y'all.